Hello! Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So for this video I will be showing you how to create a super natural and simple look using just like a couple of products. This will get you out of the door in like 15 to 20 minutes tops. So this is something that I do when I have to wake up super early in the mornings for work, or if I'm just like not really feeling a full face. This will give you that super natural look, but also looking like super fresh and just super put together because you got some on your face. So keep on watching this video if you are interested about how I get this makeup look and get you running out the door in like 15 minutes, especially if you are running late. So just keep watching.
So after I put on my moisturizer, what I like to do is take my Colourpop Hyaluronic Acid Setting Spray and just spray that all over my face to lock in my moisturizer. And while I'm waiting for my moisturizer to set, I usually like to go make my cup of coffee and just sit there for a little bit while it really sets into my skin. And don't forget to prep those lips. It's really important to keep your lips moisturized, and I love using my Aquaphor for that. So next I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild PhotoFocus Concealer to just conceal my under eyes and then blend that out with a beauty blender. My skin was definitely acting up today, so go ahead if you have any blemishes, cover them with your concealer and just blend it out as usual. What I love about this concealer is that it provides you with a really natural satiny finish while also giving you coverage to cover up any redness. So if you have any blemishes like I did, just cover those up, and I usually do it around the areas of my nose because I tend to get redness there. Also, I hope you notice that we aren't using any foundation in this look today, and that's because it is part of my daily routine is to just skip foundation and keep my makeup as minimal as possible. So just go ahead and put that concealer all around the areas that you need covered. I mostly just do it in my T-zone and under my eyes.
And next, to keep the concealer locked into place, we are going to use my Colourpop Translucent Setting Powder, and using a e.l.f. brush that I have. This is such an old brush. I think it's like their blush brush. I'm just going to use the powder to set it underneath my eyes and also in my T-zone. You can definitely use the amount of powder based on your personal preferences, but I personally don't like to use too much, just using whatever's left over on my brush from when I dipped back into the powder from last time. And next we're going to move on to brows. So using my LA Girl Shady Slim, it sounds like Slim Shady, but Shady Slim Brow Pencil, I'm just going to use the crayon side to lightly fill in my brows, starting from the front and then focusing more so on the back end. Also, don't mind the scratch that's on my forehead right there. I took a little tumble while skiing and got a little scratch, so yeah, just disregard that. But as you can see, I am just filling in the sparse areas in my brows. They're pretty like sparse when they're not filled in, but I don't want them to be too dramatic. So to avoid that like block brow looking style, just really work your product in at the end instead of focusing from the front. This is going to give you that nice and feathered outlook, and just make sure to brush it out with the spoolie end of the brush to just make it look really blended and snatched. So now we're all done with our brows. I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. So now I'm taking my Makeup Revolution bronzer in the shade Take a Vacation. And I'm just going to take a fluffy angled brush and tap off the excess, and then just go in to the apples or the hollows of my cheeks. I've been really liking this bronzer just because it doesn't give me a super matte finish. It looks really natural and pretty on the skin just because it has a little bit of glow in it. So it doesn't have like glitter chunks or glitter particles that makes you look super shiny, but it gives you a really pretty finish on the skin. And now we are going to move on to highlighting the high points of our cheeks. So this is like the spot that's right above your cheekbones, and
just put some highlighter there to just really make it pop. And I really like this highlighter because it doesn't have glitter particles and it really showed up on camera. Look at her go. Look at her shine. And now I found that there is an important order about how you should do your blush, your highlight, and your bronzer, and that is to put your bronzer first, and then highlight, and then blush. So that's because you don't want that like streaky highlight going across your face, and the blush is just going to blend that out and mend it all together. So now I'm going to use my Colourpop Pressed Cheek Powder, or Pressed Blush, and this is from the Kathleen Lights collection, and I think it is the blush called I Need Space. And I love, absolutely adore this blush just because it gives the skin such a pretty sheen. And like the bronzer, put it across your face. And this is the trick that I do to skip the eyeshadow, is I pinch my blush brush and then I sweep the blush across my eyes so that it gives the skin a nice looking, so this will give your skin a nice cohesive looking finish when it is all done. So since we're skipping the eyeshadow step, another thing that you can do is put some bronzer on your eyelids. So what I did is just took a crease brush, any like eyeshadow crease brush, and just hit the bronzer right at my crease. The next step is totally optional, but if I want to look extra snatched today, I will go ahead and contour my nose. And how I do that is I take an eyeshadow brush, pinch it so it's really small at the end, and then dip into my bronzer and then just hit the edge of my nose. And just make sure to really blend it out because we don't want like two brown lines just going right on your nose. We want it to be looking nice and snatched like that nose is. And to just lock my makeup in place, we are going to go in and spray our face with the same setting spray that we used earlier. Alright, and now that I've fanned my face dry, we are going to move on to our eyelashes. So I am curling my eyelashes with the Shiseido Eyelash Curler, and this is something that I swear by. I have never used such a good eyelash curler just because it gets like so close to your eyelid and it literally just curls every single eyelash. For my mascara, I'm going in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational, a mascara in Very Black, I believe. It's like their deepest color. And what I do to make sure that my mascara doesn't get too clumpy is that I actually go in one coat at a time. So I will do this eye, and then I will pop over to the other eye just to let the one eye dry. And you can go ahead and build up as many coats as you would like, but I usually stick to like 2 and then call it good. And now we are done with our full face. Woohoo! And one more victory sip of coffee since we're here and don't have anything else to do anymore. Just kidding. Time to go get ready and oh, if only it was that easy.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video about some really simple, very natural, everyday makeup. This is the routine that I do every morning. Sometimes it's even quicker if I'm running out of the door, but these are the main products that I use and have stuck to for such a long time, and I just think that they make your skin look super natural and super fresh. So definitely try these products out and leave a comment down below about what you think. And if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up just so I know that you like watching videos like this. And then subscribe to my channel if you like watching these videos, and I will be posting more each week about tips and tricks with your hair and also tips and tricks about makeup. So that's it. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!